I'd like to ask him this question. Parker Houston, San Diego State Aztecs tight end, joining us right now. Look, it's training camp. These are the dog days, Parker, and I'm sure the criticism, it's abundant, and it's flying around the football field right now. I mean, how would you like it if someone hit the media and offered criticism of what you were doing at practice? Would you be comfortable with that? Would that be something that you'd want a teammate to do to you?
First off, I just want to thank you guys for having me on, but that's a tough one. I think, as long as it's, something, a criticism like you can build off that'll make you better, I wouldn't mind it. But if it's something that's just out there negative and unnecessary, then, keep it away from us.
Parker, though, don't you think it means more coming from the quarterback? Like if your quarterback pulled you aside and said, hey, here's a better way for you to do that, you're going to go, thanks, I appreciate that information, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I mean, it's always, getting better. And then even if, the quarterback and you are on the same page with what he wants you to do, it makes, everything run a little smoother.
Absolutely. And Christian Chapman at the helm there. And I'll be honest with you, if there's anything that I've seen out of his connection with his receivers, with his tight ends, the guys who get the ball out of the backfield, it appears that there is a comfort. And does that just come from him being kind of in that position for as long as he has been for the Aztecs? Or is there something different and special about him? Because it really does feel like he has control of every situation in game and at practice when I head out and see you guys perform.
Yeah, Chapman's a special guy. He studies the plays. He studies our opponent's defense probably more than anybody else does, so he can be best prepared for when we go into games. And he's a natural born leader. So when he's out there in games or in practice, he gets everybody going. He knows what everybody's supposed to do. He just, makes things mesh real well.
Parker, we're all huge Rocky Long fans over here for obvious reasons. He's a really good guy, but I don't know the guy. I've met him once. Give us a story, something about Rocky Long that you like, some situation that was kind of special to you that will stick with you for a long time after your playing days are done.
My freshman year when Kahale got hurt and I ended up going in to play for the UNLV game. I was walking down the hall and walked by him, and he kind of just looked at me with like this smirk on his face. He goes, "You ready?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, good. You better be." And I will never forget that because it was like the first realization, like holy smokes, I'm gonna play in a game my freshman year.
Listen, that's a special time, and yeah, as a true freshman, when you step on the field and you get that first taste, there's no turning back because football is a special sport like that. FanFest coming up this Saturday. I'm super interested in seeing how you guys look. This will be my first peek at you. Free Aztec football schedules and stadium cups while supplies last will be available. Also, football posters, magnets, schedule cards, key tags. Gates open at 4:30 p.m. Gate E at 5 p.m. You guys are going to be on the field warming up, and 5:30 the scrimmage officially starts. Now, listen. Everybody who's a fan or covering the team like we do is going to show up and be excited. When you have a scrimmage and you've been banging heads and at practice for a while and the body's getting a little sore, is this just a groan, or are you excited to get in the stadium for the first time over at SDCCU?
Very excited to get in the stadium. Scrimmages are, what makes camp fun. You get to go full speed. You get to run all the plays. Especially when we get to do it for our community, we love having everybody there, all in one environment and being able to just show them kind of like what we go through on a daily basis. And it's, it's really awesome having everybody there. I know my parents and my family love coming down, and it's just a great experience overall.
Parker, as a junior, your third year with the Aztecs, you had a couple of catches last year. We hear this a lot from players as they become more, ingrained in the style of the team, just becoming more experienced as a football player. The game starts to slow down for you. Are you at that point now, becoming an elder statesman, as a junior and upperclassman, et cetera? Is this game starting to slow down for you to the point where you think this year is going to be a really big year for you?
I'm hoping for a really big year, but that's a tough one. I don't feel like much has changed. I mean, freshman year was a little tough getting thrown in like that, but last year and then starting to see what's going to happen this year. I think I'm transitioning into like like you said, an older guy role pretty well.
Yeah, listen, that transition isn't necessarily an easy one because you start realizing, you look around, you're like, oh, man, I'm almost finished up here. But like you said, I think the leadership and stuff, it comes naturally. I'm interested in this. I was looking around on social media, and I got an opportunity to have a glimpse of your new locker room over at the facility. I mean, it's tremendous work done by the team and the booster program and the university providing that for you. Give me an idea of some of the amenities. Let us know what you guys have now that you didn't before.
Obviously the big thing is the locker room, and seeing everybody walk in there for the first time was pretty awesome. And, we couldn't have done it without the support of our community or the support of our boosters and the support of the school. Last year we previewed some new gloves with the Aztec calendar on the palms. We're taking those over this year, so we'll have more of those. But we're a pretty solid team, and Coach Long's old school, so he likes to keep everything pretty black, red, and white. So not a lot of new things for us, but we know that that's the way Coach Long is, and everybody just runs with it.
Quick question, final thing for me. Do you know who you guys play the second game of the season?
Is it Sacramento State?
Oh, that's the wrong answer. You're not supposed to know anything past the first one. Yes, you're correct. Good job.
Yeah, but
good job.
Stanford, yeah, that is correct. The Hornets are the first home game, but Stanford on the road to open the season.
That's going to be fun.
How close to your mind is that game?
Couldn't be more excited for it. I mean, to play such a team at their stadium that, on a Friday, nationally televised, the team's ready for it. The coaches are ready for it. We're ready to fine-tune some things, get the game plan going. But we're all excited to be put on that level, with a big team like that, and we're hoping to come out with another victory.
Let's hope the lights stay on for that one, or at very least, if it does black out, it helps you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, Parker, thank you for jumping on with us.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Catch you later. There he goes, Parker Houston, tight end for the Aztecs.